Hi everyone! So today I'm going to do a small video tutorial on how to create burns like this using tissue paper. So that said, let's get right into the tutorial. So step one, just going to take some eye primer and I'm just going to rub it on my hand like so. The reason I'm not using a foundation is because foundation tends to settle into the creases of your hand if you like swatch it and stuff like that, and I hate that. It makes me feel like I have chalk all over my hands and it's yucky. So I don't know if you guys can see that, maybe. And then I'm going to go in with some red eyeshadow. I bought this at Hot Topic a couple years ago, and I can't remember if it's their own brand or Morbid makeup. I want to say it's from Morbid, but don't quote me. I haven't seen it at Hot Topic since, but red eyeshadow should be fairly easy to come by for Halloween. So I'm just going to take it on an eyeshadow brush like that. This is a NYX Cosmetics eyeshadow brush. I think it's the number 3. And I'm just going to dab it all around where I put the primer. If you're doing this on your face, obviously a foundation is fine. You don't necessarily need it, but if you decide to put it on, that's fine. Don't need too much red, just something like that. And then I'm going to go in with some eyelash adhesive. And this is just a awful brand that came with some eyelashes that I bought a while ago, and I hate it because it burns and it's just terrible. So I'm going to take it on a Q-tip and I'm going to rub it around where I put the red. I would not recommend using eyelash adhesive if you're going to be doing this on your face. You definitely want to use a spirit gum for this. I'm just gonna do that. Just gonna rub it around, just a general idea. And then I'm gonna wait for it to get tacky. You don't want it to be too wet, so just wait for it to get tacky, just like you would if you were putting on eyelashes. It's pretty good. And then I'm gonna go in with some Kleenex that I just tore up into little bits, and I'm going to stick it all over my hand like that. The tissue paper doesn't have to lie flat, and the idea is you want it to look like your skin is burning off, so just tear it into chunks like that. If you're going to do this on your face, you don't have to tear it into such small pieces. You can obviously tear it into bigger portions. That's fine. So, just like that. And then I'm going to go in with the red eyeshadow again on my eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to dab it over the Kleenex to get rid of that white. If the tissue paper starts to fall off or tear, that's fine. It's tissue paper. It's gonna rip. So, and the idea is to make it look as realistic as possible. Go in with a little more of this. I've seen this technique used before, and I just perfected it today, so, woohoo, go me, yeah. So, just like that. And then I'm going to go in with a black eyeshadow on a blending brush. This is another NYX Cosmetics. I think it's number 5, pretty sure. And I'm just gonna dab it around, just like that. Just kind of placing it over the tissue paper. It's okay if you have a little fallout on clean areas, I guess would be the word. Just adds that whole charred effect that we're going for. Red. The black eyeshadow that I'm using has a little bit of glitter in it. If you're doing it on your face, make sure that you have a matte black eyeshadow, just because you don't want like sparklies all in your wounds. And then last step, I'm just gonna go in with a clear lip gloss like this, because I don't have fake blood right now, and you want it to look kind of gooey and wet and disgusting. So I'm just taking the gloss on this brush. It's a paintbrush that I picked up from the craft store, just because they're super cheap and they are the same things as makeup brushes. So that works for me. Just kind of dabbing it around. Obviously, if you're doing this on your face, you'll want to do some fake blood. Okay. Go in with a little more red. And there you go, a fresh burn with tissue paper, which is awesome. Right, so it looks pretty realistic, if you ask me. If you're doing it on your face, I mean, nobody's really gonna notice unless they're like all up in your business. But if you're doing it for a Halloween party and you're in like a nightclub or a dark bar or something like that, nobody's really going to be able to tell, obviously. So I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial, and I hope you find it useful for Halloween. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.